Thanks for joining me on my Pokemon Soul Silver journey. I'll travel through the Johto region in this legendary adventure. Thanks for reminiscing my childhood with me, and enjoy the video. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the Elite Four, the Champions League, the gauntlet to end all gauntlets, and I don't know how this is gonna go. I am starting the recording of this video at 7:34 p.m. I have plenty of supplies. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to reset, if at all. So, will I get it done in one shot? Probably not, based on just everything. But you never know. Once you enter this door, you will be able to be facing the Elite Four. They are really tough. You cannot exit once you enter. I am ready. My name is Brian Saviano, a.k.a. BricksOBrian, the first of which, I believe, is a psychic type. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. H to the O-V. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic type Pokemon more powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. If you say so, Will. Luckily, Toledo, no, we have Eggot in the front, right? So, he's a psychic type, and he has Surf. So this should be a fairly cut and dry fight, maybe. We'll see. It could be, oh, well, you know what? That's not too bad, actually. That's fine, because it doesn't do that much damage anyways. But to you, sir, that might just do a bit more damage. So, yes, it does. Wow. There we go. And as much as you want to do me first, man, that's totally fine. Now, all these Pokemon are very high level compared to trainers that we normally face. So you're going to get a lot of EXP out of these guys. So what I would suggest you do, if you are underprepared for this fight in any capacity, you're at level 40, 41, or whatever, you know, even 39, make sure that you don't try to, you know, face off against the Elite Four at your hardest every single time. Try to... That's going to be super effective. Yeah, it is. Just try to get as much damage done. Don't waste all of your resources trying to defeat them. Do as much as you can, but, you know, you don't want to totally waste yourself every single time, because then you're going to be spending money on all sorts of stuff every single time. But you do earn money after you defeat each of the Elite Four members, so maybe you can last 1 or 2 times, or at least 1 or 2. Wow, that actually worked out very well. Cool. Maybe you can, you know, have a lot more Pokemon that can just take the EXP. That way you're not, you know, you don't have to use up all the resources over and over again. You just keep trying. So... even if I'm getting down to that much with Psychic right there, hey, you know, that's super effective. Wow, that is nice to know, but that did nothing. Awesome. Okay. And that's going to destroy me there. So, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, but as you can tell, we're on Pokemon number 2 of Xatu, and it's already not going well. And I'm not using revives on anyone. I'm just trying to get one done after the other and hope for the best. So... I don't know. And I'm not looking at the Pokemon via the guide. I'm just going to try for it and go for it here. But yeah, the idea is that you get all these Pokemon defeated as soon as you possibly can. So will that actually happen? I don't know. If I can take, oh great, a full restore, that's fantastic. The Elite Four is known for having all sorts of tricks up their sleeve for items and whatnot. This is probably one of the most obnoxious battles in the game, because they use items like that fairly frequently enough that it's enough of a problem. And Psychic just does so much damage, dude. Like, where can I learn that move for Eggot, really? So, I don't know. We'll go Shadow Ball. And Confuse Ray, the thing with Confuse Ray is it works on the first turn. It doesn't take a turn to kick in, so I'm already confused. And then, hopefully, something, please. There we go. All right, does a moderate amount. If I can just destroy this Xatu here, you know, And if you are powerful enough, you can totally destroy a Pokemon before they get a chance to use a full restore or anything like that. So you can get through the entire battle and be totally unscathed, but are you going to use another one? No, you're not. Okay, cool. Aerial Ace, I don't think that's going to be super effective or anything, but I'm still going to die anyways. All right, try it again. So it's like 3 days later. And basically what I did was I faced off against the Elite Four over and over and over and over and over again, buying items along the way, not too many, not using too many of them. I equipped the Amulet Coin, which doubles your prize money when you defeat a trainer, and I racked up a ton of money and a ton of XP. So now I'm going to show you what level the team is at here. So if we switch it around, yeah. So Edgod is at level 50, Padino 46, Toledo 44, Amplaha 46. That's how much I faced the Elite Four over and over again, with no exaggeration it was a lot. It was literally just me tapping A for like an hour at a time, just at one trainer after another. So I have faced all of the Elite Four except Lance. I don't know what Lance has for Pokemon. I know nothing. But I do know the strategy for the first of the four trainers we're going to face here. So obviously everyone is healed up. I have a ton of revives, hyper potions, super potions, everything. So now we're going into this with a fresh mindset. It's a new dawn, a new day, and I'll tell you how to defeat Elite Four Will. Now, the thing is, you need to kind of be overpowered. If you're not a significantly higher level, you're going to have a bad time. So the first stop is to have Toledo out in the front. I really should have switched Toledo to be in the very front there. Doesn't matter, the move failed. Ghost-type moves are going to be super effective against Psychic types, and because we are at level 44, that's going to really help a lot against a lot of these Pokemon here. Some of them are going to take one shot, some two, but because we are that much of a higher level and it's super effective, it's going to go by pretty easily here. So Psychic is a move that every single one of these Pokemon know, and it's a massive pain in the butt. It's just, there's no good way around it. It's going to be a pain. So you gotta just have a higher level Pokemon or have a move or a Pokemon that is resistant to those moves, because otherwise you're going to keep trying over and over again. I don't know how it's going to go for you. But, you can only hope here that you can resist a couple of moves from Psychic here, that you can wake up within a certain amount of time here, overcome the confusion, which I did right here. And Shadow Claw is going to be super effective against all these Pokemon that are here, almost resulting in a one-hit KO. They do each get 2 full restores per trainer, so you got to factor that in. So hopefully we can snap out of the confusion eventually, or just overcome it, as we have been the past couple of times here. So that's literally all I did, was one after another, face off against every single trainer. And with the Amulet Coin, you earn double the prize money, but I didn't end up buying as much of the resources because I don't want to waste all my money and use up all of the, revives and hyper potions and whatnot straight through. So that's really what you have to do. And since I now know to do this here, Screech I feel like is not a good move for me to have. Let me see. No. That's, no, we're good. That's what you're going to want to do. And that's all I did. Like, I didn't go and do anything else and face off against other trainers. I didn't do any of that. That's it. So, luckily with this Executor right here, he has no grass-type moves, so he can't damage you the way that he could if he had a grass-type move. The worst is Psychic, so Toledo is going to faint here, which is fine. But we can use a Revive on him, and that's okay. I would rather the experience get evenly distributed amongst everyone, so luckily Panino also knows a Ghost-type move, Shadow Ball. You can tell how much I've played this because I know all of the moves and the Pokemon and the order and what's effective and what's not, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Executor can be a little bit of a pain, but since we're 5 levels higher at this point, it's the sheer power that's overwhelming these Pokemon now. So, with Slowbro, we're going to switch over to Ampliha. We even got to the point where Ampliha is a higher level than Toledo. Like, Toledo is by far the weakest of our 4 Pokemon here, and I'm very not happy about that. You know, we need to get some good Water-type moves, just something good, you know? But for right now, it is what it is. He's not really learning anything too great, and, you know, all these Pokemon are better suited for the situation. So, this Slowbro can also be a massive pain using Curse all the time, which lowers its speed, which doesn't matter for us. Doesn't help us at all. Let the attack and defense get risen. That's a full restore. No, it's not. Okay, so great. Doesn't matter there. So, sometimes they can swap out the order of the Pokemon. You can get the Slowbro first, or the Xatu, like 2 Zatus in a row, and, you know, do that whole thing that way. But, yeah. Xatu is going to be good here against Ampliha because it's an electric type. So, that's good. I think it's not going to be a one-hit KO. Discharge is going to be very helpful. And Psychic is going to do a moderate amount of damage here. Nothing too crazy. But if that does land with the critical, then yeah, that could be very bad news for sure. But luckily, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I'm hoping it's a one-hit KO. It is. Excellent. So no 2 full restores were used this time. And luckily, we do gain a ton of XP. And that's one of the Elite 4 conquered right there. We only lost Toledo, and compared to how you saw the battle go before, this obviously is quite the improvement here. So we have plenty of revives, plenty of other stuff to do. I'm going to switch over. I have a little device that I can switch over the screens and whatnot, so that's pretty helpful, right? So, I'm not going to use a Hyper Potion here. I'm going to use a Super Potion, because that's going to get us the closest to there. And, you know, the Hyper Potions are kind of expensive, so don't want to use them up as much as I can, you know, be efficient with them. So, with this next, you know, trainer here, I believe it's Koga. I'm Koga of the Elite Four. This is a Poison-type trainer. Now, a move that Eggot learned that is very, very powerful is the move that did us dirty, the last of the Elite Four. It's Psychic. So Eggot learned Psychic. I replaced it with a Confusion. If you use that the entire time, you're pretty much good. Between Zen Headbutt and Psychic, you can basically sweep the next 2 Elite Four trainers. The next one is a fighting type. So, yeah, you're going to be fine. And especially us being at level 50 right now, that's kind of ridiculous. And the fact that Koga used the full restore on the Ariados is a very poor decision, because Zen Headbutt is very powerful, and that should be a one-hit KO now. It might have rigged it so it was, yeah, okay, cool. It rigged it so there was a little bit of HP left, that way he could use the full restore, but yeah. So, and we want Toledo to get that experience to catch up. Good thing with Eggot here, using Fortress, using Surf against Fortress, because it is a Steel type, but Protect can obviously get in the way. So that's just prolonging the inevitable. We have a higher speed, so that's good. And, you know, part of me feels bad for, like, making so much progress off camera, but, like, I kind of had to do it, you know what I mean? It just kind of had to be that way. Because there's no other trainers I could face off against that would be worthwhile to face except the Elite Four over and over and over again. So, you know, you can protect yourself all you want to, Fortress, but yeah, you're done. So, those toxic spikes there are a massive pain if you swap out Pokemon. So, make sure you do that as little as you possibly can. That heavily inflicts your Pokemon with poison, which takes off more and more health every single time it's inflicted onto you. So, one shot with this Muck right here. This Muck can be a massive pain. It clearly isn't for me, but it can be a pain because it uses Minimize a lot, and it makes its evasiveness level go up. And if you have a low accuracy move, it can be it's impossible to hit it. So I before put it to sleep and then use Psychic and Surf, and yeah. So, luckily, I didn't need to do that here. So, like, it's the equivalent of Double Team for Crobat here. So this Crobat and Muck can be very, very annoying. And there's also a move that Muck knows called Gunk Shot. That move tears you limb from limb. It just, man, it's so powerful. So be careful about that one too. So we don't have the speed advantage here, but Wing Attack, it doesn't do that much. We're fine. We're fine. And there we go. There's another super effective hit right there, and that's going to do it for Crobat. Fantastic. The fact that we know these Psychic-type moves are stellar. Very, very exciting stuff. Now, I'm going to still stick with Eggot here just because. And I like Eggot he's just, now he's on some next level stuff. The fact that we gave him Surf and now he knows Psychic and Yawn, like these 4 moves right here are killer moves to have. Like that is like the quadruple effect right there. That's good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a full heal on me, so that makes it a bit problematic. I don't have any poison healing moves or anything like that, so I don't know how that's going to go, but hey, I'll figure it out, you know? Even if Eggot gets fainted and we revive him, you know, that's fine. I didn't use any of the PP Restore at all during me facing the Elite Four over and over again, so that way I have them in case I run out of Psychic or something, and it's great against, like, these Pokemon here and the first trainer because, well, Psychic is not very effective against Eggot here. So that makes it a bit more bearable in that sense. So that's good. In Toledo, getting all this XP is fantastic, too. And I've proven my worth. I got 10,000 Pokédollars from that one. Great. So I will go on to the next room, and hopefully, you know what? I'm just going to use a full Restore, I think, on Eggot here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's justified. That's definitely justified there. All right, cool. And then I'll back out of here real quick. Nice. All right. So now we're very steadily on our way here. I don't think you can... Let me check if you can save. I don't believe you can, right? Yes, you can. Interesting. Okay. So in case you want to re-challenge the Elite Four, you know, you want to save your progress after each battle and keep trying it over and over again, you can. But if you have the Amulet coin, if you basically follow along with what I've been doing, you know, you're going to be pretty set regardless. So, I might save, well, I can save before every trainer, but I'll save again before Lance, so that way, in case I fail, I can just retry it. Because I feel like I have enough revives and hyper potions and stuff that I can defeat him. I don't have to keep training up everyone. So, if you are under level here, this can be, you guessed it, a pain, but only for one of the Pokemon. All Psychic-type moves are super effective, so unfortunately this Hitmontop is all... Ooh, it's almost done. Interesting. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad, because Counter is a move that inflicts very... Yep, wow, okay. That stinks. I should have remembered that, but oh well. Okay then. So, let's see. Let's see. You know, it's not an issue because I can just use revives, and I'd prefer not to, but, you know, gotta do what I gotta do, right? So, bring Eggot back from the grave here. Because, yeah, you definitely don't want to go without Psychic-type moves in this gym specifically here. And, yeah, he's going to use that anyways. So, what I might do... I'm going to swap out to Eggot now. I shouldn't have done that. Because the next Pokemon here is a challenge. And Counter failed. That's why I thought to do that. Now I'm going to use Psychic. That way he doesn't use Counter on me. So yeah, I should have used Psychic in the first place, but whatever. So there's one Pokemon. The next one that is the only issue for Eggot this entire battle. And that is Hitmonlee. I think it's Hitmonlee. Yeah, it's Hitmonchan. My bad. So, Hitmonchan has one move, and I don't know how Hitmonchan can know this move that gets in our way, and that's Thunder Punch, and his speed is very high. If this is a critical, then I'm done, but luckily it's not. Great. So now I can just use a Hyper Potion next turn, and I'm good. You want to use Psychic on all these Pokemon just to make sure you guarantee the one-hit KO. So there goes that. And Toledo's still gaining the XP here, so that's good. Onix is going to be no problem at all. Not because of a Psychic-type move, but because we have Surf. So, oh, yep, okay. How is that Onix faster than me, dude? Huh. This didn't happen while I wasn't recording. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Nice. Swell. Every time I faced off against Onix, he has done Sandstorm as his first move, so I don't know why he went with Earthquake there. I mean, clearly because I was low on health, but... Alright, so there's my champ. My champ can be one hit with Psychic, but I'm not taking the risk right now. I'm going to go with a Hyper Potion. Because as much as Eggot is a high level here, he's still not within the realm of, you know, needing more than what a Hyper Potion can provide. It's 200 HP. So yeah, that's good. So 175 points to be restored. Rock Slide is going to do, I guess, a decent amount of damage. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Good. Psychic again. And you're going to be faster than me? Okay, sure. If that's what keeps you satisfied. All right. But you're done anyways. So in every level that you get higher, you know, you'll have more of a attack damage infliction too. So it's not even that it's super effective, it's you're also very powerful too. So him on Lee can be maybe a pain-ish. Not really. I haven't had trouble. We're 9 levels higher than him, so I'm assuming just this and we're done. Oh, focus energy. You're focusing. Oh, wow, you're getting pumped up. Well, allow me to pump a hole into that ego, because you're gone. There we go. So that's number 2 of the Elite Four. Done and done. Cool. Elite Four, or number 3, rather. That's number 3. Oops. We're getting through this so quickly, I'm losing track. That's what's happening here. All right, so we'll make sure everyone is revived. We'll go with this over here. Is anyone dead? No, no one's dead. Okay, cool. Never mind. I thought someone might have been fainted. Oops. But Super Potions will come in handy here. So, one for Eggot, Amplihat, and Toledo, just to make sure everyone's on the same page. And then that way I'll just use full restores afterward. It's no big deal. I really shouldn't have used that one on there, but that's okay. The next gym is it's poison. No, what is it again? Let me see. Let me double check. I forget who I need to use. It's dark type, so Amplihat might be more usable. I don't know. I don't know what's good against a dark type here, but I can double check. Dark against what?